Hello students. Today I have already finished discussing the infrared spectroscopy question with you, and now I want you to look at this mole calculation question that I gave you before. I hope you have tried it. If you haven't tried it first before you watch this video. Okay, now let's take a look. This is a back titration. Okay, back titration is different from direct titration. It means we start from the end and then we go back step by step all the way until we find the concentration or we find the mass of something at the beginning. Okay, so now an experiment consisting of the following 4 steps were performed to determine, remember, we are finding the amount of nitrogen in a milk powder. Now this is our objective. 3 grams of the milk powder was heated. Now we can draw some simple diagrams to help us understand the question more. You have 3 grams of milk powder. Okay? Then was heated with excess concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay? So it will become this one. NH4 2 SO4 aqueous. Okay? Now remember, this N, nitrogen, this is our target, okay? So obviously this N all the way is from milk powder because we just add concentrated sulfuric acid. So you have to know where does each atom come from, okay? Okay, the reaction mixture obtained was heated with excess NaOH, and then you add excess NaOH, okay? Then it will produce ammonia. Now maybe the setup is like that. Okay, with excess ammonia, and the ammonia liberated will be absorbed, okay? So will be absorbed by 50 ml 1 mHCl, okay? So, sorry, my drawing. Ammonia produced will be absorbed here, okay? Okay, the solution formed was diluted to 250 ml with deionized water, so that this one, remember, this one will then go to become this one, okay? This one will then go to become this one after absorbing NH3. So, and then what we're doing is we try to extract 25 ml out, and then we titrate it against the 0.1 KOH, okay, with 13.55 ml. Now, look at here. This is alkali, right? So, which means that this is acidic, okay? And you start all the way from here, which means that this acid is in excess, right? So what we are doing is we use a low amount of excess acid to react with the ammonia liberated. Then we try to use titration to find the amount of remaining acid. So the difference between the original amount of acid and the remaining acid will be the acid that reacts with ammonia. Then by finding out the amount of ammonia produced, we know the amount of nitrogen atom, then we can find the percentage of mass of nitrogen. So the first step is we have to work out this number of mole. Okay? Oh. We work out number of mole of KOH used, which is concentration times volume, right? So it will be 0.1, and this one, remember, dm cube. So now I do it together with you. I didn't do it before, so I have to spend some time on the calculator. Okay. Okay. Before we do the calculation, we need to work out the equation first. What happened? Please don't. Okay, hold. Now, what happened? Okay, so now the first reaction will be the formation of ammonia when alkali react with this ammonium salt. This is what we learned in IG. So I write it here. I found it very hard to explain a question here. Hi. What? Right. So thick. Okay. Let me try again. Okay, we have NH4 SO4, right? Plus NaOH. If you remember, it will give out the salt together with ammonia, together with water. Then we balance it. Okay, so the most important point is we know that the mole ratio of this one and this one is 1 to 2. Okay, and then here during the titration, we know that the mole ratio, is also 1. Let me see. During the titration is hydrochloric acid reacts with ammonia, then it forms ammonium chloride. I told you so many times, if your alkali is ammonia, do not add water, because you need a water to give out hydroxide ion, and the hydroxide ion will react with the acid, the hydrogen ion. So one water is consumed before the ammonia reacts with acid. That's why the net equation doesn't show water. Okay, now you have this one, right? So which means the mole of remaining HCl in 25 ml is this one as well, because it's 1 to 1. Can you see that? 1 to 1. Okay, so therefore mole of remaining HCl in 250 ml stupid, is times 10. Okay, so will be like that. Okay, so far do you understand? Let me check the time. I may have to break down the video in two. Okay, anyway, I still have some time. Okay, so basically we already know that the amount of remaining HCl is this number. And then we have the original amount here. So I'm going to subtract this number with the remaining one. Then I will know the HCl used for absorbing the ammonia produced. So, therefore, mole of HCl used to absorb ammonia will be, the original is 50 ml 1 m. Okay, 50 times 1 m times this one minus the remaining. Okay, so it's this one. Can you follow so far? So which means we have this amount that absorb the ammonia. Okay, absorb the ammonia. And then we have this equation. Can you see that? This equation. For 1 HCl, you need 1 ammonia, which means the mole of ammonia liberated will be the same. Are you okay with that? Oh, then we go back to this equation. Now ammonia and this compound is 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Can you see? 2 to 1. 2 to 1. So therefore, the mole of NH4 SO4 is 0.03645 times 1 over 2. Okay? It's this number. Okay. Now, I want you to look at this compound. For every of this compound, you have how many nitrogen atoms? 2 nitrogen atoms, right? 2 nitrogen atoms. So if you have this amount, what is the number of mole of the nitrogen atom? It will be times 2, right? So let's just continue. Therefore, mole of N atoms will be 0.018225 times 2. It goes back to the original amount. 好 then what will be the mass of nitrogen in milk powder? Okay, you have the mole, of course, is the mole times the molar mass of nitrogen, right? So 14 0.5103. Now then you have the mass of nitrogen. How can you find out the percentage of mass of nitrogen in the milk powder? Of course, that is the mass of nitrogen atom over the total mass of milk powder times 100%, right? So percentage of N atoms in milk powder will be this one over 3 times 100%. That will be 17.01. Okay, so that is the end of this question. Is it easy? Now I try to make a summary, yeah, okay? Summary. Do I still have time? Okay, I still have 2 more minutes. Now the idea is we have some milk powder, then we try to dissolve it in acid to become this compound, then we add sodium hydroxide. When they react, they give out ammonia. Then the ammonia will be absorbed by the excess amount of HCl, and then the remaining HCl will be found out from titration. Okay, by working out the difference between the known amount of excess HCl and the HCl remaining, you can find the HCl that react with the ammonia. Then you will know the amount of ammonia, then you will know the amount of NH4,2SO4, then you will know the amount of nitrogen, then you can work out the percentage mass of nitrogen. Now, let me know or WhatsApp me if you still don't understand this question, but I really hope that you can try it first, and then I will give you another equilibrium question to try, and then I will discuss how to tackle this question with you in the next video. And see you, bye!